Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Canuck. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the 50 waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Dare to make war, we surrender. False words, important things are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That's easy. You're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before or since. Tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, January 3rd, 2022. 2022. Get that through your head, people. Do you remember when you were kids and they were talking about the year 2000 and it seemed like it was so far away? Well, now 2000 was 22 years in the fucking past. We have to look backwards more than we were looking forward when we were a kid in 1980 to the year 2000. It's crazy. And there's no fucking flying cars. And don't you post that shit about a fucking plane that is licensed to ride on a highway. That's not a flying car. Okay, a flying car has to be a car that can be retrofitted to fly. Like in Back to the Future. Okay, and there was a 1980 Jeep Wrangler that was retrofitted to fly. That's what we need. Until a 1980 Jeep Wrangler can be retrofitted to fly, we don't have flying cars. We don't have any of the good shit we were promised. We don't have robots controlling the world. We don't have, food that you can eat without gaining any weight. We don't have any of the good shit we were promised. Instead, we've got COVID and pronouns in our Twitter feeds. We've got pronouns and Twitter feeds and shit you don't want to eat. We got people claiming the Earth's getting too cold. People claiming the Earth's getting too hot. People claiming there are too many people on the Earth. Okay? It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So all we've got is bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and more bullshit. There's no flying cars. There's never going to be. Anyway. Rock Solid Productions says hashtag bird is late. Hashtag LateOPray5. Hashtag New Year, same late bird. Hashtag Where is Picard? Hashtag every fucking time. Hashtag we want PS5 streams. How about hashtag where's my fucking PS5? It's rock solid. Hashtag. Hashtag pound sign. Hashtag hail on Karoga. Hashtag free Mamo Pray. Hashtag imprison Aberjam. Hashtag whatever happened to Aberjam. Hashtag praise the soup. What did ever happen to Aberjam? Feel like we got put him in a closet and forgot about him. I hope he's okay. Hector Accented says money is the new Monday. Money? Money, money. Money must be funny in the rich man's world. As a song. Must be funny in the rich man's world. Yep. Professor Brainy Speck says Bird must have fallen back into the Twilight Zone. Poor guy, he's late again. Of course, I wasn't late. John DeMarco says greetings. Greetings, John. John DeMarco says hi to Professor. John Street says to watch the great, evil, and powerful master of the Undvisor, known as Discovery, or better known as Karoga or Darwin, formerly known as Life with Matthew. Pop Culture Curator says, Bird of Prey, hail, sir. Hope you and the family are doing well. Well, Pop Culture Curator, I'm not too bad. Mamo Praise, not too bad. Sassy, unfortunately, been having some issues today. Well, for a few days. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio, for now. Uh-oh. Where are you going, Mike Richards? Josh Street says, make sure you've put in any and all questions for the great Dear Bop to answer. Yes, if you have any Dear Bops, you should put them in now because there were none in when I started the stream. Life with Matthew says, wait, what's this about me being Darwin? Hey, Life with Matthew, I have no idea. I don't know what that was about. That's why I just kept reading. Are you Darwin? I thought Darwin was your not antithesis, was your nemesis. I thought Darwin the dolphin was your nemesis because he believed in evolution. Josh Street says, Mike, the place I moved to keep wanting to say greetings from Nixon's head. Mike, the place I moved to, I want to say greeting from Nixon's head. John DeMarco says, I'm sure Darwin wouldn't schedule a premiere during someone else's stream. Oh no. Hybrid Matthew says, I really wish YouTube let you post GIFs in chat. GIFs in chat. That would be something. I really wish YouTube would let you convert, short clips of YouTube videos into GIFs. When is the medication coming, Mama Pray?
I changed it from tonight
Uh-huh.
out to tomorrow.
5 to 8.
Yeah, tonight would have been.
Okay.
But when you're off,
Uh-huh.
you'll have the bed again because she didn't change the
Email.
give it to her.
Uh-huh.
She just renewed.
Right.
Was give 1-2 hours before a visit.
Gotcha. Well, and I should do that now.
If you can.
Oh, you're just going to have to give a tail.
The tail.
You're going to have to come up with a tail quickly. Okay, guys, hold on for Mama Pray tail. I have to email the vet.
Hi, guys. I hope everyone's having a good new year so far. What day are we in? 3.
Third day.
Third day of 2022. Wow. Wow. No, they can't be 2022, but it is. Anyway, I know many of you live in climates colder than we are here. And I can't complain that yesterday in New York, we were in the 50s, and that was okay with me. For January, that was great. But I just went out because it's Monday, and Monday here we do recycling and garbage pickup, and we have to take everything to the curb. Well, there was ice on top of my garbage cans, on top of the recycling bags of cardboard. I don't like ice. I don't like cold. So I am not in a good mood. And that once I'm not in a good mood, that's it. It just makes me very unhappy. But to get to my tale. So Sis O'Prey called earlier, and this was her first day out of quarantine and her first day back at work, though she works from home. So she called this morning, and there was Charlie being actually very happy when her babysitter came, which was the first time Charlie saw her in 10 or 11 days. And I was happy to see he was happy that she came and all that. And then Sis O'Prey calls back this afternoon, and she doesn't say much. She just shows the camera. And what am I looking at? I am looking at a pint of some sort of chocolate ice cream. It might have been Rocky Road or whatever. And it's sitting on her carpet, her rug, that she bought maybe 2 weeks ago. And then she pans over to Charlie. He took the ice cream out of the freezer. Mind you, this was a half hour after the babysitter left. Okay. He took a pint of ice cream out of the freezer, stuck his hand in it, took out a scoop, like you would with an ice cream scooper, and started eating it. Not only then did he eat it, it was cold, so he dropped it. I don't want to tell you what the lump of chocolate ice cream on the new white, beige, light blue rug looked like. I knew she didn't have a dog, and I didn't think Charlie did it. I mean, he did do it, but not what it looked like. So there she was. He was covered in chocolate ice cream. A carpet had chocolate. There was chocolate ice cream everywhere.
I'm sorry, Mama Frey.
What?
Why would they call us and not the doctor?
No, they're refilling it. I asked her what the directions were.
Oh.
And she said, give one. She's refilling it for 30 pills. But she said, give 1 2 hours before a visit, which I knew wasn't right.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so when I think about Charlie and the chocolate ice cream, I forget about the ice. And I'm also happy I'm the grandmother, and I don't have to clean it up. It's a short tale, but it's what goes on. And some of the things he does, I don't know what she was doing while he was doing this, but I don't know what to say to that one. But I'm sure she'll have the carpet cleaned up, and he was already, then she called later, and he was already, changed and clean, and I didn't see the carpet, so I assume she wiped that up too. And I guess that's what it's like to have an 18-month-old. Yesterday, he took a key it was very, as I said, it was warm. So she had the window open just about 4 inches. And the window is behind the couch. And Charlie had the car key. Well, he decided it would be so nice to put the car key through the screen. But he didn't just put it through the screen and make a little hole. He went around and made a circle so that there was actually an opening in the screen about 8 inches long and 4 inches high. And then a bunch of little holes. I really don't know what to say about these things. I guess that when Sis O'Prey and Bert O'Prey were little, I didn't work. And of course there were no cell phones. So that's a big thing these days. It's hard to watch a child and your cell phone, whether it's a business call or what. Or maybe I just didn't have windows that they could reach. But in any case, these things are kind of new to me. They really are. But I think, I just love watching him. And thank you for listening to my grandmother type of things. But that's what I am, so that's what I'll talk about. Are you ready to take your...
I am.
You are. Not my normal tale, but, it was off the cuff. Thank you for listening, guys. Love you all. Happy New Year.
And a very happy New Year to Mama Pray. And everybody wishing you, Mama Pray, a happy New Year, including Admiral Saval.
Thank you. Thank you.
Says Happy New Year, Bird and Mama O'Prey.
Oh, thank you, Admiral. Thank you, everyone.
We have everyone, of course, everyone else in the chat was also wishing you a happy New Year.
Oh, okay. They'll thank them
We'll
all.
get to them.
Okay.
Thank you all for that. I appreciate it. So Sassy has been limping for a while. And unfortunately, no one was coming. The vet, with the holidays and COVID, our vet was comes to the house, but I don't think they were available. We were kind of quarantining because we didn't know if we had COVID or exposed. And it was very hard to get tests done. Anyway, they came today finally, and there's fluid on Sassy's knee, and so we've got a non-steroid anti-inflammatory and some painkillers for her, and we're going to hope that this works, because otherwise she may have a partial tear of her ligament or something, which could possibly need surgery. And that would be a giant pain for Sassy and for us. I mean, just to get her physically somewhere, because she really hates traveling. She hates being away from Mama Pray, to the point that she often will have a seizure of just being so afraid to be left with anybody who's not Mama Pray or myself, that she literally seizes up, and it's very scary. But with any luck, hopefully just the painkiller and anti-inflammatory that the vet prescribed will have her feeling better in a few weeks. But if it doesn't, the next big thing we'll have to worry about is getting Sassy taken care of. And yes, Professor Brainy Specs, that is the Sassy update. Josh Reed says to watch the great and evil and powerful master of the universe known as Discovery, or better known as Caroga or Darwin, formerly known as Life with Matthew. Okay, so we were past that. We were definitely past that. We were past greetings from Nixon's head. John DeMarco said, I'm sure Darwin would schedule a premiere during someone else's stream. So I'm guessing Life with Matthew did that. Life with Matthew says, I really wish YouTube let post gifts in chat. Mike Richards says, Josh Reed, I'm hoping I don't die in the gutter. Why would you die in the gutter, Mike Richards? Josh Reed says, Mike, the town I moved to is called Nixon. The Random Menace says, this is not 4 p.m. by any stretch. It's 10:29 p.m. I'm sorry, Random Menace. I told people I was streaming at 4 and I had to make it 4:30. Life with Matthew says, hey, Random Menace, how's it been? Random Menace says, and now it's 10:30. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Hail Caroga. Hail Caroga. The Random Menace says, Life with Matthew, all the best in 2022. All good here. Hope things normalize on your side. Professor Brainy Speck says, the Random Menace, like I said, Bird is never late. Absolutely. Wait, you say I'm late all the time. Eastland Burkholder says, Critter the cat and Eastland needs some room on the virtual couch. Thanks, Mama Pray, for letting us fall in your virtual door. You're always welcome, as is Critter the cat. John Street says, Bird of Prey, tell Mama Pray, cut the amount of food Matthew is getting in half, since he's trying to do a video while you're streaming. Wow, life with Matthew. Hourville Nation with a $3 super chat. Super sticker. Fist bump. Thank you, Orville Nation. Thank you, PJ. I appreciate it. So, Life with Matthew is trying to do a premiere while I'm streaming. Isn't that interesting? Life with Matthew says, the Random Menace, normal is the state we get closer to each day. Thanks. The Multi-Gun Man says, Bird, welcome, Multi-Gun Man. The Random Menace is at least some progress with Life with Matthew. The Multi-Gun Man says, hey, Bird, how's it going? It's going okay enough, Multi-Gun Man. Life with Matthew says, according to some Central American tribe, the world should have ended a decade ago. Yes, I remember that, 2012. The Multi-Gun Man says, Happy New Year, Bird. Welcome to 1987. I wish. Eastland says, we did not get our flying cars, no. Random Menace says, drive a Jeep off a cliff, and there you'll have a flying car. That's a falling car. There's a big difference. Life with Matthew blames Matthew. You can't blame yourself. You don't get to do that. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, there's a jet bike-like thing I've watched the other day. John DeMarco says, definitely Matthew's fault. Captain Trek says, hello, Captain. Life with Matthew says, pronouns in Twitter feed and YouTube removing dislike button. Gotta protect those snowflakes. Well, they didn't remove the dislike. They just hid the number of dislikes. So it's not public, but believe me, the creator still gets to see them. So if you hate the creator, if you don't like them, you can still feel free to hit the dislike and they'll still cry. Okay? It's just that the whole world doesn't get to see why they're crying. It's actually worse. This is actually worse for them. I realized YouTube did this, it makes it worse for individual streamers. The only person this is good for are the corporations. So, geeks and gamers can't make a video that says, oh, latest whatever trailer has 50,000 dislikes. I mean, once the plugin for Chrome stops working, which it might have already, then nobody will know what the dislike value is. And so no more headlines, no more articles. That's the only reason they're doing it. If it was actually to help individual creators with their mental, if it was actually to help, they wouldn't dare take it. They wouldn't block it. They would either leave it up or they would completely remove it. Leaving it where it is, where I still see it in the back end. Well, that doesn't help me, because if 100 people hit dislike, I'm still going to see it and I'm still going to cry. Speaking of crying, I'll be right back.
Ronald McDonald in Dreamy Breakfast.
This morning it seems Ronald's having a dream.
Time for breakfast, Birdie.
Oh boy, hotcakes.
Hoppin' McHotcakes. After 'em, Birdie.
You betcha.
Whoop. Whoops. Gotcha.
Got you. Ronald, time for breakfast with a friend.
Wow. Yummy hotcake syrup and butter.
Plus juice and milk. Breakfast.
A dream come true.
McDonald's and you.
One Day at a Time has moved. The craziest cast of characters in some of their zaniest adventures ever now come to you in the morning at a brand new time. Anything goes, and it usually does. So be sure to watch us, because it all happens one day at a time. Now at 10 Eastern, 9 Central and Pacific.
Joe Bunner and Steve McQueen.
Never rode shotgun in a hearse before.
In one of the greatest Western epics ever made, The Magnificent Seven, Thursday night at 8 on TV 50.
Every 34 seconds, somebody buys a new Chevy Cavalier. In fact, before this day is through, over 1,000 people will drive away in new Cavaliers. There goes another one.
The big one's back, and Chevy's got it. 1.9% financing on this big choice of new Chevy cars and trucks, or up to $1,000 cash back. The big one could be the best reason to see your Chevy dealer now.
Have a Morley day, the Morley Candy Maker's way. Yes, they can let the sun in with faces smiling. Morley shows you the way.
With copper kettle caramel, fancy nuts, sweet coconut, plum fruits, and lots of chocolate, all inside a box of Morley chocolates.
You ever wonder why your radio has 5 buttons? I mean, why do you need 5 buttons? No matter which button you hit, all the stations seem to be playing all the same song. That's why I like WCSX 94.7 FM so much. It's classic rock all the time, and every day is a no-repeat day. You'll never hear the same song twice. Isn't that better than... Anything's better. Perry Como's better.
Classic rock, 94.7 WCSX, where every...
God damn it. Perry Cuomo. So that's why I don't have the camera on, by the way. I'm on extra Lasix today, which means extra Geloja. Sorry, but not sorry. This is my cross to bear. Let's see. Where are we? The Random Menaces says, what are Twitter feed? No, Twitter feed. Multi-Gun Man says, Live with Matthew, it ended in Turkestan, but that's other reasons. That's for other reasons? The Multi-Gun Man says, the Random Menace, the Prime Minister of Canada. Random Menace says, Bird of Prey, I was told by John DeMarco, F your PS5. Yeah. Hold on one sec. Okay, sorry about that. Josh, watch around the 350 mark to see a jet bike. I'm sorry, Josh Street. I can't do that in the middle of a stream, but I believe you. And I'm pretty sure I've seen one before. The Random Menace says the multi-gun man, but I am corrupt. John DeMarco says, I'm not sure about the veracity of that claim. Multi-gun man says, Random Menace, it's okay, we'll forgive you. Besides, corruption is a prerequisite in Canada. Multi-gun man says, John DeMarco, sorry, John. Was I supposed to keep that a secret? Captain Track says, Imprison Rock Solid Productions. Random Menace says, the multi-gun man, in that case, I'm in. I just hope I'm not overqualified. Multi-gun man says, Bird of Prey, Happy New Year, Mamo Prey 5. Thank you. Captain Track says, hello, multi-gun man. Random Menace says, Mamo Prey Tale, yeah. Captain Track says, greetings to Random Menace. Life with Matthew says, yay, it's a Mamo Prey. I picked the right stream to visit. Absolutely. Carlo Albanese uses the Mamo Prey emoji and a hug. Thank you, Carlo. Mulligan Man says, the Random Menace, it's impossible to be overqualified. If you were, you'd be in hell already. Captain Trax, J. Mamo Prey. Random Menace says hello to Captain. The multi-gun man says hello to Captain Track, good to see you. Gap Stargate says, oops, supposed to be Hal. It's okay, I don't know what you wrote, but Qapla, Gap Stargate. Gap Stargate says, hail, Bird of Prey, chat, and moderators. Thank you, Stargate. Captain Track says, the multi-gun man, thanks, good to see you. Stargate hails Captain Track. Multi-gun man gives Captain Track a thumbs up. John DeMarco says, thanks for the tale, Mamo Prey. The multi-gun man says, Bird of Prey and Mamo Prey. That wasn't chocolate ice cream on the floor. I apologize. Next time I'll go to the bathroom. Disgusting. Disgusting. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz. Retracted message. Admiral Saval says, happy late New Year, Bird and Mamo Prey. Thank you, Admiral. The multi-gun man says, I did the same thing at John DeMarco's house. That's why I'm not allowed there anymore. Life with Mary says, Mamo Prey, we'd listen to you read the phone book. Mamo Prey used to read the phone book to me. The Random Menace says, shall I give my screen name to Charlie? If you think you can get it to him. John DeMarco says, the multi-gun man, we don't judge. Multi-gun man says, Life with Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Good to see you. We all miss you. Professor Brainy Specs says, Happy New Year to Mamo Prey and me. Thank you, Professor. Happy New Year. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla, Bird of Prey. The only way to improve Mamo Prey's story is if Bird ate the ice cream. Bill Murray in Bill Murray in Caddyshack. I'm trying to remember that scene. It's not good, but Josh Reed says, Happy New Year's, Mamo Prey. Hope you get a nice vacation somewhere warm this year. Wouldn't that be wonderful if Mamo Prey was able to take a vacation this year and I was still alive? So it was a real vacation and not something gloomy. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Happy New Year, Mamo Prey. Admiral Val says, is Sassy okay? She's got her right rear leg has got fluid on the knee and possibly has a torn partial tear of a muscle ligament or something like her ACL might be partially torn. She may or may not need surgery. We're going to put her on medication for a week or two and see how she does. Live with Magnus says, thanks to Multi-Gunman. Hopefully, live streams can start back up soon. That would be wonderful, Live with Matthew. Admiral Saval, Sassy is 5 years old. 5 years, so hopefully a little too young to even think about saying goodbye to. Josh reads, it's time to start looking into wheelchairs for Sassy. Hopefully, if it has to come to it, it would be a surgery, and she should be okay. Multi-Gunman says, Live with Matthew. It'll be good to see you again with the live streams. Oh, yeah. Fluger says, Qapla, Fluger. Admiral Zavala says, Qapla, glory to you and your house. Thank you, Admiral. Gap Stargate says, hey to Fluger. Orville Nation is here, but away from keyboard. Gap Stargate says, hello, hail to Orville Nation. Fluger says, hail to Gap. And Fluger also says, hail to Orville Nation. Professor Brainy Specs says, Bird of Prey, you read my comment incorrectly on purpose. Are you saying I read a comment incorrectly on purpose? Well, I can't. I don't know which comment. Josh reads says, okay, everyone, Bird of Prey is getting to skip comments without Bird of Prey, so make sure you put @Bird of Prey in your comments. Live with Magnus says, Bird of Prey, please be merciful, mighty leader. It's not that I scheduled it at the same time. It's that I forgot you stream at this time on Mondays. Right. Mike Richards says, Bird of Prey, I am being evicted. The shelters in the YMCA are full. Big housing crisis in Columbus. That's bullshit, Mike Richards. I'm going to write you a note. It says you're not evicted. Okay? If they want to take you out of where you live now, they're going to have to come here to Caroga. They're going to have to come here. I have granted you rights over the land now. You are not only the owner of the land, you are the Duke. You are the Duke of the neighborhood. Okay? You are royal. You are now royalty. You shall get yourself a ring and demand it be kissed by anyone who visits you. I have said it, so shall it be done. Professor says, Bird of Prey, Life with Matthew is trying to take Caroga away from you. Impossible, Professor. It cannot be done. For I am one with Caroga. They run through me as surely as my bones. Captain Trax says, Bird of Prey, who cares who else is on? Bird of Prey 5 is on, absolutely. Professor Brainy Specs says, Carogans. Like Matthew says, he 100% agrees with Captain Trek. Professor Brainy Specs says, true, Bird of Prey wants hosts to cry. I don't want hosts to cry. It can happen sometimes. Arabic Saunders says, Qapla, and live long and prosper hand. Qapla Arabic. May you also live long and prosper. Pop culture curator, formerly known as Super Blubberpuss, says hello to Life with Matthew. John DeMarco says Life with Matthew, excuses. excuses. Pop culture curator hails Aravic Sonder. Mike Richards is pop culture curator. Thank you. I don't know how my heart transplant will survive outdoors, Ohio, in January. What if you just went to a hospital? Just tell them you were sick. I'm not sure what's wrong. Just let them take you in. Aravic Saunders says, hail the pop culture curator. Also, just tell him your name is Juan Ochez. And you don't have insurance. Aravic Sonder hails pop culture curator. Pop culture curator says, Mike Richards, I wish I could help you. If I lived alone, I would help you. Mike Richards says, the pop culture curator, thanks. I'll take all the prayers I can get. Absolutely. Josh Street says, vertebrae, just don't cross the streams. I try not to, Josh Street. Pop culture curator says, Kevin Track, thank you for your help last night. Awesome. Kevin Track, pop culture curator, I didn't do anything. Just wish I could have joined. I was falling asleep. Pop culture curator, Captain, it would have helped if I wasn't so ignorant with Twitter. And Captain says, Mike Richards, prayers in our thoughts and prayers. Absolutely. Mike Richards gives a big thumbs up to the captain. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Bird of Prey, I would invite Mama down here to South Texas, but it's too cold here. Only 60 degrees. Well, that is pretty cold for Mama Prey. So thank you. John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. Let's see. Mike Richards says, Gap Stargate, thank you. Pop Culture Curator says hello to Fluger again. Fluger says hello back. Kevin Trax says, Bird of Prey, hail on Karoga. Dan Ben says hi. Hello, Dan Ben. Mike Richards says, Bird of Prey, thank you. The apartment complex raises the rent to more than my SSI. Bullshit. Bullshit. I am very sorry, Mike Richards. John Aragi says, time is money. It is. That's one way of looking at it. Perhaps the only way. Why is it on? I knew I had it set to live chat, but instead it's on top chat. I have to sit. Okay. Okay. They're both set to live chat now. So, there we go. Hopefully I didn't miss much. Okay, let's see what's going on. We have multiple Dear Bops. Okay. So, well, before we get to that, let's that's not going to work. There we go. Let's check out what's in the news. Hopefully they have something they can give just to me, like something Star Trek related, like they had last time. Okay. Latest coverage of the corona. Latita James seeks to question Trump children in fraud inquiry. Of course she does. Prince Andrew's accuser 2009 deal with Epstein made public. DC snow forecast. Winter storm produced significant accumulations. I'll just let all the politicians out onto the streets. They'll all melt. Democratic Rep. Jamie Raskin says Mike Pence was a hero on January 6th. Funny, no one was really calling him a hero on that day. AOC vacations in Florida after criticizing DeSantis's policies. Says critics are mad they can't date me? Is that serious? AOC vacations in Florida. What? AOC vacations in Florida after criticizing DeSantis' policies. Says critics are, quote, mad they can't date me. Ryan Grimm, Kim Iron, and Bobby Soab discussed controversy surrounding Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and a vacation to Miami. Rising is a weekday morning show with bipartisan hosts that break the mold of morning TV by taking viewers inside the halls of Washington power like never before. Yeah, I doubt it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Is there a fucking story here or no? Is it just a video? Yeah, but Ted Cruz wasn't bitching. Ted Cruz wasn't from a state that was telling everybody to wear masks all the time. Well, apparently he really said it. Yes, FL stands for Florida. Hello, Jedi Bill, Qapla, brother. Hail, fellow warrior. AOC is mad. Well, I wouldn't say they're mad they can't date her, but it is a bit weird. AccuWeather alert, Governor Murphy declares state of emergency for South Jersey due to winter storm. Pennsylvania and Delaware prepare for snow. China's Mars orbiter snaps amazing selfies above red planet. Space Force Season 2 premiere date. Netflix. Now that's news I can use. Let's see. February. Awesome.
What year?
Season 2 will premiere February 18th. Netflix announced Monday. The series, which was renewed in November 2020, likely will feel a bit different in its sophomore run. Parked as a creative revamp, Norm Hiscock, Parks and Recreation, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, has joined Greg Daniels as co-showrunner. Jimmy O. Yang, who plays Dr. Chan, now also a member of the show's writing staff. In addition, production comedy has moved from Los Angeles to Vancouver. Space Force, which began streaming in May 2020, stars Carell, The Office, as narrated decorated pilot who is tapped to lead the newly formed sixth branch of U.S. Armed Forces, Space Force. Despite his skepticism about the job, Mark uproots his family and moves to a remote base in Colorado, where he and a colorful team of scientists are tasked by the White House with achieving total space dominance. Season 2 will consist of 7 30-minute episodes. What the fuck? They're 30-minute episodes, and you can't even give us 8? 8 episodes! 8 30-minute episodes. Was that too much to fucking ask? You're gonna give us 7? It's been two fucking years! It's been 2 years! How can you give us 7 episodes? 2 years! No! What? It's been, no! All of 2021. Erased. All of 2021. Not a single fucking episode. The entire fucking year. 7 30-minute episodes? That's all we're gonna fucking get? What? Fuck you. Oh, man. That's like the Orville coming back. And they're like, here's 4 episodes. It's worse, honestly. It's worse. Oh my fucking God. 7. Lucky 7. No. No, it's not lucky. 7. How do these people make a fucking living? Are they even getting paid? I hope not. Maybe this is a way, like, if you only get, 7 30-minute. How much time do they need to film 7 30-minute episodes? They're not in any movies. Steve Carell isn't doing anything to fucking else. What's her face? Tawani Newsome. At least she's got an excuse. She plays Mariner. She's on Lower Decks. So she has a stream of income. I guess Steve Carell doesn't need any more money. Captain Track wouldn't date AOC. She's way into herself. Space Force, Dan Ben, it's a comedy. And I think that they thought it was going to suck. Like, I think they thought it was going to totally suck. But then they made it, and I think they didn't realize it was better than they thought it would be. And now they have to make a second season, and I guess they weren't expecting to. But then they should have just canceled the show to give us 7 30-minute episodes. I mean, unless they've already picked up another season. It's bullshit. Let's see, what is Mars Orbiter? I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, China. That was not. Ryan Reynolds. Winnie the Screwed ad taunts Disney copyright. Ryan Reynolds taunts Disney with Winnie the Screwed ad as copyright battle heats up. Mint Mobile finds a way to make the copyrights of a 1926 classic children's tale about your cellular bill. Since Disney acquired the rights to Winnie the Pooh stories by A.A. Milne back in 1961, the company has used them to create content and merchandise that have since generated billions of dollars and made Pooh and his friends as popular as Mickey Mouse. But Ryan Reynolds didn't have to pay any licensing fees for his newest ad for Mint Mobile and his new cellular-based spoof the children's classic Winnie the Screwed. That's because this year, original Mayan stories entered the public domain, meaning they can legally be freely shared, performed, repurposed, or sampled. So, original Winnie the Pooh becomes public domain. He expects to be hearing from a mouse about the Pooh very soon. Okay, whatever. Other famous works joining the original Pooh book in public domain this year include Felix Salten's Bambi, Ernest Hemingway, The Sun Also Rises, Langston Hughes' The Weary Blues, Dorothy Parker's Enough Rope, and let's see. Not all of them become public domain. Just the original stories. Disney still keeps the rights to Mylan's books and characters created after 1926. Why 1926? Under the American copyright law, a copyright term extension of 1998, also known as the Mickey Mouse Protection Act, protects companies' copyright for 95 years from a work's first publication, or 120 years after its creation, whichever ends first. The new Mint Mobile ad is a typical Reynolds ad fare, quickly and creatively tapping into the broader cultural conversation. Whatever. As reported last fall, multiple former Marvel creators and their estates are challenging Disney with ongoing copyright termination cases around characters like Thor, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. These cases, which could go as high as the Supreme Court, as it almost did back in 2014, when the company reached a settlement with the estate of Jack Kirby, stem from the Copyright Revision Act of 1976, which provided opportunity for authors or their heirs to regain ownership of a product after a given number of years. If any of those cases are decided or settled this year, rest assured, we can probably expect an aviation gin and making fun of it. An aviation gin ad making fun of it, if you say so. That's somewhat interesting. Exclusive. Secret commandos with shoot-to-kill authority were at the Capitol. Oh, wow. Secret commandos. So and of course, there's a picture of people not at all secret, dressed as commandos. Schumer. Senate to vote on filibuster change in the voting bill. Schumer says Senate will vote by January 17th on changing rules if GOP continues to block voting rights legislation. Yeah, well, you might as well just vote on it now. COVID cases rise by 948% in Florida as Omicron drives huge wave across U.S. Representative Loser, yes, suspended from Facebook. Most information. Well, I don't really agree with her, but I wouldn't suspend her. World Online Auction is latest attack on, yeah, I am sure it is. Suspect arrest in charge as fire reignites at South Africa's parliament. Back, sheep and goats from giant syringe. Vax. Sheep and goats form a giant syringe. Excuse me. A giant syringe to encourage people to get the jab. I don't see how.
I mean, Slim Whitman's better.
Turn your lighting into security lighting with photocells or automatic timers, because you just never know. Look for a special lighting offer in your next monthly statement from Detroit Edison, a good part of your life.
Save money with Arbor vitamins? I take them.
Your prescription will be ready shortly.
I think you'll like this. It's nice for daytime. Here are your pictures. 2 sets, overnight.
Is it asking too much to expect a little service these days? Arbor doesn't think so. Arbor clerks and pharmacists are doing what they do best, helping you in any way they can. When you go out the door at Arbor, they want to be sure you go out happy.
Thank you for choosing Arbor.
Arbor, a new kind of drugstore for a new kind of shopper.
Starting now, one of you could win an adventure into the next galaxy, to board the new Enterprise and appear in an episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation. Look for the winning game card inside boxes of Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios, or write for a free game card to Star Trek The Next Generation Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 5472, Minneapolis, Minnesota. You could have already won an adventure into the next galaxy.
You hear the thunder, the call of the road. No time to wonder, you gotta go. You feel excitement, yeah. Ride Pontiac. Get on your Pontiac and ride. Pontiac ride. Ride Pontiac ride. Ride Pontiac ride. Get on your Pontiac. We feel excitement.
It is not visible to the naked eye. Many pretend it doesn't exist, but plaque is there, and Listerine fights it like it fights bad breath. Listerine reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene.
Oh, I knew Trident didn't cause cavities, but help fight them? No, I didn't know that.
Chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces the acids between teeth, acids that can cause cavities.
It couldn't happen to a better gum.
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities, too.
Around here, the early bird gets the Eggo. Gently put in the Eggo as not to arouse any sleeping taste buds. Cleverly divert its delicious aroma from filling their dreams with crisp golden Eggo waffles. Hi, Dad. What's for breakfast? Nothing. And I can have this? Oh, let go my Eggo.
Eggo waffles from Kellogg's, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Gently put in the Eggo.
Down there, Daddy!
Orange cappuccino,
creamy coffee with an orange twist. Double Dutch chocolate with deep, dark chocolate. They're sumptuous. They're sensational. They're yours for the taking. General Foods International Coffees. Taste worth celebrating.
Have you heard the big news from Paramount?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, is now on video cassette for just $29.95. Available at video stores everywhere.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
And I'm back. Sorry about that. Teachers not happy with in-person learning. Apple has become world's first $3 trillion company. Starbucks readies its workforce for Biden's vaccine or test mandate. Turkey's inflation hits 36% amid financial turmoil. Oh my God. Samsung Gaming Hub adds Google Stadia, NVIDIA GeForce to TVs. Max Pro Apple Silicon could be available with up to 40-core CPU. That's crazy. Classic BlackBerry devices stopped working on January 4th. Yeah, I saw that. They're going bye-bye. Oh, I have to get my phone updated. Shit. I need a new I need a new SIM card for my phone. I paid for the good phone. That's the whole point of buying a good phone. Toss the batteries. Samsung's amazing new remote uses your Wi-Fi to charge. Samsung's new TV remote uses radio waves from your router to stay charged. Now that is interesting. I have to read that. Samsung kicks off CES 2022 with a Wi-Fi router signal sipping solar-ready solar cell remote. Samsung solar cell remote may be the first ever to wirelessly charge via your router. South Korean tech giant took the solar-powered Echo remote it introduced at last year's CES and gave it a remarkable upgrade for CES 2022. The ability to harvest RF signals from your router to maintain a charge. The concept of RF energy harvesting is not new. The ubiquity of RF signals from Wi-Fi and outdoor cellular systems make them an attractive, low-power energy solution for systems that can't necessarily connect to AC or DC wiring. But this may be the first time technology has been employed in consumer electronics. Unlike other wireless charging solutions, such as near-field QI and the Echo remote, the Echo remote control does not have to be very near or in contact with the router. It only works for 2.4 gigahertz RF signals. RF energy harvesting can, unobstructed, reach devices even 40 meters away. Since the remote doesn't need a charging base, it employs a pair of wireless charging technologies, solar and RF energy harvesting. It can constantly sip energy from your router and if face down, use the solar panel on the back. It can charge via your table lamp. According to Samsung, the remote doesn't need to even have batteries. There must be some place to store the stripped energy, however. There is no lithium-ion battery in the remote. What it does have is a capacitor. A capacitor can store small amounts of energy. Unlike batteries that do it chemically, capacitors do it physically in a form akin to static electricity. Whether it's bright and sunny day or middle of the night, the battery stays fully charged by collecting the router's radio waves and converting them to energy. Wow. The solar cell is made from recycled materials and now comes in black or white. The previous models were black only. Samsung says it ships with every 2022 Samsung QLED 4K and 8K TV. Wow. I am shocked. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, guys. I guess it's time for Dear Bop. Jedi Bill says, please check out and subscribe to my friend's YouTube channel. Okay, guys, check that out. T-Berg. Hey, T-Berg says, bird of prey, Karogan economy to convert to alpacan cryptocurrency for future stability in volatile uranium market. Actually, T-Berg, I just moved my crypto and I don't have a lot. I do not have a lot of crypto. I have not a lot at all. But what I did have, I moved from from Coinbase to Gemini. Oh, share the screen. Yes. Tech Radar. Toss the batteries. I'll put the link in for those who want to see this this particular interesting story. But anyway, yeah, so today I changed my crypto from Coinbase to Gemini. Gemini has an interesting thing where you can earn interest on your cryptocurrency or dollars you just have waiting to use. It's not the same as a bank account in that there is risk. So don't think you can just put your money there and like you're going to get 8.5% interest with zero risk. I'm not using it for money that I need. So I mean, basically like lottery money for me. And even still, I didn't dare put dollars into an interest-bearing account because 8% interest is just crazy. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't want to take that kind of risk. But if my cryptocurrency can earn interest, that's fine. Because they're already at risk. The way I see it, they could go down to zero any day. Anyway, I'm not endorsing Gemini. I'm just saying I find it. The Yellowstone finale. Yes, we didn't watch it yet. We'll watch that soon. Was justice served? Plus 15 burning questions about season 4. Interesting. Okay, let's do one more refresh and just see if they've got an actual Star Trek article. Millennials are the silencing generation. 1883, Season 1, Episode 4. Why wasn't it on Paramount Plus this week? Rescheduled. 1883's Episode 4 release date on Paramount Plus explored. The improvision of Spock moment that shaped the future of Star Trek. Okay. I'm pretty sure I already know what that is. Let's see. Why would they have to reschedule? For those who have been waiting for episode 4 of 1883 release on Paramount Plus and wondered what's the release time, we're sorry to tell you it won't be airing on January 2nd. 1883 has managed to keep viewers entertained and invested in the storyline of the characters. With this in mind, it does not come as a surprise to viewers who have been eagerly waiting the show's release of its episode 4 after Yellowstone aired its finale. Fans will have to wait another week to view the episode of 1883 as episode 4 will release next Sunday, January 9th. This was confirmed by LaMonica Garrett, who plays Thomas in the show. Taking to his Instagram story, LaMonica wrote, tonight's episode will be a look at BTS. After this New Year's Eve weekend, episode 4 will air next Sunday at the same time. The latest episodes offers a behind the scenes of the show. Official account 1883 had teased the special earlier. The treat when so much work went into bringing 1883 TV to life. Go behind the scenes with The Road West, a new special streaming on Paramount Plus. Sam Elliott, who plays the role of Shea Brennan, says this is a story about an immigrant on the Oregon Trail. I've never worked on a company this big in my life. Meanwhile, Faith Hill, who plays the role of Margaret Dunton, says, I've never done anything like this. At the same time, Tim McGraw, who takes on the role of James Dutton, spoke with the similarities between Yellowstone and 1883. There are none. He said, the similarities with Yellowstone are you see the tradition that started it. Well, why are they not showing it on Paramount Plus? Fans have been left upset with episode 4 being a no-show on Paramount Plus. In fact, many expressed their disappointment over the lack of information available by the show to the channel. Some of them even took to Twitter to speak about that. Here are some of their reactions. Hey, 1883 official. So, is there not an episode 4 streaming today? Asking for many, many Paramount subscribers who only subscribe to watch 1883. I tell you, they certainly didn't subscribe to watch Star Trek. We only subscribe to Paramount for this show. Why didn't they announce episode 4 would air on January 9th? We looked forward to it all week. We were very disappointed. Paramount, do better. Or when 1883 series is over, you'll lose many viewers. The show is fantastic. Oh, no. Oh, damn it, Brady. I didn't want to read that. I agree. Especially since Yellowstone finale was underwhelming. I wanted to hear, especially since Yellowstone was awesome. Paramount Plus, where the hell is episode 4 of 1883? You're pissing people off with your lack of communication. Ask Paramount. I would like to watch 1883 episode 4 today. Supposedly new episodes to be uploaded at 3 a.m. every Sunday. Why is the new episode not uploaded yet? Well, shit. Guess it's not coming. Anyway. Dear Bop. Dear Bop. Dear Bop, it's a new year. No, I'm not reading it, Soft Buddy. I'm not reading it. Gary Katzer says, where the hell is my hoverboard? I mean, we got shackled with the damn Cubs, winning World Series. Sure, that came true, but hoverboards, nah, we still ain't got that. Nope, you're absolutely right, Gary. We don't got it. But this is yet another time where Soft Putty wrote to me just a few minutes before you did, Gary. And you telling me you're not Soft Putty. It's very strange that Soft Putty very often is the person who messages me just before you do. So either Soft Putty is someone in your own home, or this coincidence that Soft Putty messages me just a few minutes before you do is beyond belief. I think this might be a Fight Club situation, Gary. This might be a Fight Club situation. You might want to have somebody watch you and check on what you're doing. Your gifts, says Gary. I know they were cheesy, but please tell me they made you smile. The Picard bust definitely got a smile from me. I did. I'm looking at it right now. The PS5, it was funny, but I think I was more confused by the fact that it didn't really look like it. I don't know if it melted or you said it didn't fit right. I'm still not sure. I don't think what I got here is how you would have sent it, because it really doesn't look anything like a PS5. But yes, thank you. The Picard was absolutely perfect. Professor Brainy Specs is vertebrae. I love humans, always seeing patterns and things that aren't there. T-Bergs is vertebrae, loses bird of flamethrower to turn soft putty into hard putty. Tosses bird of flamethrower to turn soft putty into hard putty. Qapla, Darius. Darius, I hear you're going to be doing some quantum mechanics on your stream tonight. That's awesome. I'm sorry, I will probably be asleep. If I'm awake, I would have watched it. And Gary stands corrected. You've already lost your PS5. Yeah, no, it is still here. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Dear Mop, are you going to give me a steak tonight? Signed, Sassy. Sound asleep on a bunch of medication. Dear Bop, what is the penalty for one of your minions scheduling a premiere during your stream? A demotion to the mines or something more severe? Yeah. The Minister of Scheduling. What'd you say, Mom?
I said death.
Death?
Death.
Mama Frey saying death.
Here. I'm not as nice.
It's a new year and she is not as nice as she used to be. Wow. I'm going to cough, so I'm going to mute the microphone. Okay, so Mamo Pray pulling out the death card. That's a real unfortunate for Matt Life with Matthew.
Oh, that's who it was?
Yeah.
Okay. My opinion. remains.
Her opinion remains the same. Oh my. Yeah, it's cold here, so Mamo Pray is not the day for Mamo Pray to get mercy. Dear Bop, if you could make a Federation starship out of your favorite pasta, what would it
When
be?
ice cream sundae arrived at the door, I'd have mercy.
If an ice cream sundae arrived at the door, she'd have mercy. I would make a Federation starship. I would make the the original and the Enterprise 1701. No bloody A, B, C, or D. With ZD for the nacelles, rigatoni for the struts, some I don't know, maybe a some flat pasta filled with cheese for the secondary hull, the engineering section, and a ravioli as the deflector, and for the saucer, I don't know. I guess we would make it out of spaghetti. A big bowl of spaghetti. And thank you for putting in the link to subscribe to Darius Jedi Bill. I have double checked. I am still subscribed. There we go. Got the Dear Bop again. Okay. Gary says, for Sassy, 2 of my dogs have knee and leg problems. That is why they have been prescribed by our vet. Not that it's prescription strength, just what she's put them on. 2 of my dogs have been knee and leg problems. This is what they've been prescribed by my vet. I don't. Yes, it helps if I add the link. He says, see, I pulled a bird. This is what the dogs get, 1 at night and 1 in the morning. Das Southwind soft chews. A new breed of joint health supplement. Small to medium dogs under 60 pounds. 84 soft chews. So, okay, thank you. I'll keep this aside. So we'll check on it.
You know, it was a little harsh.
Oh, it's a little harsh?
Yeah.
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 You're going to take back the death wish?
Yeah, I take back the death.
Okay, Mama Bray has
rescinded
the death order. Is it too late? Assuming it's not too late.
Huh? If you get no answer from Matthew, I guess it's too late.
Okay, Star Trek Jellicoe. I'm afraid of a big, dark, empty spaces, Deanna. Avoid? Thanks. That's great advice. That's funnier than I thought it would be. Who is Aberjam UK? Aberjam? Aberjam? I don't know where Aberjam is. And I didn't see him. He was never in Karoga. Where is Aberjam? Who's Aberjam? Why is Aberjam? Dear Bop, here's a link to Tom Paris and Harry Kim's Fudge Ripple Cherry Pie. A good story to blend today's holiday and the franchise we love. TheGluttonousGeek.com. Tom Paris Cherry Pie. Respectfully, Darth Maul. The Gluttonous Geek. Tom Paris and Harry Kim's Fudge Ripple Cherry Pie Cheese Pie. Okay. If they say so. Interesting. Inspired by Star Trek Voyager. Okay. Well, there's an actual pie recipe here. More than I would ever do. But for those interested, you can Google The Gluttonous Geek. Tom Paris and Harry Kim's Fudge Ripple Cherry Pie. October 23rd, 2018. Captain Trax is Bird of Prey. Remember, tomorrow is National Spaghetti Day. That's yes, it is. Today, in addition to being National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day, which is the day I picked for today, because Dad O'Prey always liked chocolate covered cherries, and I guess so did we all. But I remember one of the few things we would get Dad O'Prey for as a gift were chocolate covered cherries. Not for anybody else, just for him. So made me think of Dad O'Prey when I saw that one. It's also National Fruitcake Toss Day. But since I've already given you my fruitcake story, I will spare it again and just say today would have been the better day to talk about throwing out fruitcakes than last week. Aravic Saunders says, Bird of Prey, I made spaghetti with meatballs last night, having the leftovers later. Not bad at all. Professor Brainy Specs says, Bird of Prey, the pattern you're seeing is that there isn't a connection with Soft Buddy and Gary. Pathfinder says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, Happy New Year, hope all is well. Qapla, Pathfinder, hope you are well and Happy New Year to you. Anyway, one last thing we were going to do is check out Rock Solid Modern and Retro Gaming and Accessories at the Rock Solid Productions website. Let's see, what does Rock Solid have available? Personalized Famicom disc system disc holder holds 4 discs. Interesting. No, that's the Gluttonous Geek. Nintendo 64 region-free tray, storage stand for Boy. What is that? For original Game Boy and 4 games. Oh, that's an awesome way to show off your Game Boy. Color options. You can do blue, black, red, yellow. Okay. Follow on Instagram. I guess the store will be growing soon. But for now, you can follow them on Instagram. Anyway. Okay, so I think that'll do it for today. It's difficult to get a cherry pie in England or a chocolate pie, says Dan Ben. I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. A chocolate pie. Just get chocolate cake. It's better. Darth Maul says that cherry fudge pie, definitely a great way to send off someone like, say, Betty White. Except her name is White. It has to be vanilla. You can't do chocolate for a send-off for somebody whose name is White. I'm sorry. Doesn't work. But with that, guys, have a wonderful rest of the week. Tomorrow, I will, I don't know what I'm going to do, I'll be honest. We're going to see how Sassy's doing, how I'm doing. I had to up some medication, so we'll see how tomorrow goes. If all goes well, I will plan to stream. And then if all goes well, next week, I know I'm late. Next week, I will look forward to a members only Tuesday stream. We'll do it for next Tuesday sometime. This Tuesday is just not enough notice. But next week, if all goes well, I know I'm behind. We'll do the members only stream, aiming for next Tuesday. Then we'll have DS9 Wednesday. Thursday will be open. No, Thursday, yeah, it'll be open depending on what's going on with Star Trek. And then Friday we'll be back to bed life. So have a great week all. Qapla and Bird out. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Birdo Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Birdo Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Karoga.